This is a broadcast to any and all survivors. My name is Gabriel Blythe, live and alive from Salt Lake, Utah. It's a quiet little town with a known population of 3, with dozens and dozens of others meandering about. No, seriously, we've had a lot of them around. Like, early on, you'd be lucky to see a handful in a day. Even fewer of the violent ones. RQ shows up, and then they're all hidden away. But it would make sense. We were inside more often than not during that time. It was colder out. Also, the others may have had some DNA-encoded self-preservation. So maybe they were also staying inside from the elements. Unless they're being coerced by other more nefarious monsters. Then Gaharris and Lancelot show up, and then more of the others. I would say like 30 to 60 a week easy. Still small, but definitely an increase. And now, you can see that number in a day. Traveling in packs like herds. Group meandering even. Not like shoulder to shoulder or like clung together in like some sort of throng, but close enough that you can see that they move as a unit. RQ has been watching them with her ravens, and by that she tells a raven to follow them. They come back, then guide her, and sometimes me, to where that other ended up. None of them seem to be going to the same place. Sometimes they just stop in the street, kind of just stuck in one place. Then they'll just shuffle around for a while, but never too far from where they stopped. RQ and I sat and watched these guys for about an hour once, and they were happy to just sit there, hang out. Some of them hung out in a car park. One time, they just circled a house. And when that was happening, Lancelot was with us, so he and I went inside, and we didn't find anything. We did notice that it didn't look as forgotten as other homes have been. Yes, of course, we're still going inside houses. Most of these houses have a certain layer of dust that you kind of see on every other house. Signs that everything has stopped in its tracks. But this house felt like it was much more recently forgotten. Not like the past few weeks, but it had a smaller layer of dust. If the event happened, let's say 3 months ago, then someone left here 2.5 months ago, is what I'm trying to say, but I don't know if I'm saying it really well. Nights, Gabe. What a train wreck you are. Imagine all of humanity finding this inspirational. Stupid. All that to say, there was nothing inside the house. Maybe a few notes for family members. Lancelot took those for review. See if he could continue to figure out any connecting threads between them and why you and I are still immune. Or at least we were immune at the time of the event. I've yet to be bitten by one, so that's off the table. But Lancelot then also put away this note for safekeeping. That might be all our history is for the next while. Just journals and diaries of people who did survive, but didn't. To be a little grim. Again, I have yet to test if any of this is contagious in another form. It's obviously not the air. Like I said earlier, I haven't tested being bitten, but it also feels extremely reductive. If we figure that one out, what keeps us aware and awake, I'd call that a win. It would make me feel pretty good. Make me feel really hopeful. Any progress has got to be good progress at this point. I took RQ back to check out that house, and The others who were standing around were just gone. It was so weird. No trace of them. Ravens weren't even able to follow them. They just vanished. It's weird, I know. Maybe it's because now the spell is gone, I can see more of them? Neither Xander nor our Hugh have mentioned how the numbers have changed. Definitely has that feeling of, what is normal? 2/3 of North American population can see ghosts, and the other guy is what everyone else looks up to. Terrible choice on your part, really. I mean, honestly. I've been dancing around it, but I think it's easy to tell that this idea, and you continuing to listen to this, has definitely instilled a intense imposter syndrome in me. I would hate to actually believe that I am as important as that time that I believed I was a messiah of some sort. Ugh. Never again. Things feel just a lot right now, don't they? We know so much, but I feel powerless because we can do so little with what we all know. As if we're trying to wield knowledge as some sort of defense mechanism. Just letting the world pass by, knowing it's like catching sand. Don't worry, dear survivor. We're still gonna figure it out together. I know there is little I can do, but I can continue sharing what we know. The more that we know, the more we can grow. Didn't mean to rhyme, but hey, that's how it works out sometimes. And maybe I'll never see the return of the world I once lived in. Unfortunately, we have to accept that tomorrow can never be what yesterday was. But much like the sand falling through your hand, it does gather on the ground. And we get to use that however we want. Build on it, sweep it away, no matter what. We get to make that decision, you and I. We can help tomorrow be better than today. Yeah. That's the hope I'm living on right now. And if you don't, that's okay too. I can carry the hope for the both of us. Until you're ready. You should stop listening to me. Who am I? Oh, man. Just some freaking nerd. Alright. Take care of yourselves out there. You aren't alone. And you don't have to be.